I have everything. I have everything.
Okay, okay.
I have printed
Pritim,
out. Everything is with me.
Pritim, you are connected via phone?
Sorry?
You are connected via phone?
Yes, my computer is not giving me a problem with the video. So I'm connected with the phone actually.
Phone, okay.
Okay. No, because that is not giving an option to give you permission of record the video.
Recording. I'm also.
Okay, I'm really sorry for that.
I think so. Mansi wants to log in, but she's not able to log in, Anirudh.
Why, ma'am?
I don't know. She messaged me showing, please wait, the meeting host will let you in soon.
So what's her name? Because I cannot see. I can see people who are in waiting list right now, but I cannot see Mansi there.
Achha,
She may be, she have to put her name actually, proper name. Then, then only he can identify and ask her to log.
How many on waiting, Anirudh?
Ask her what is her name. Yeah, what is her name? Yeah. Okay. I told student that they have to wait. So that anyway, I think for after 2-3 minutes we can allow. There are a few my student also who will be helping during webinar. So you can allow 9:55. You can start allowing everyone.
Sure. So I can see.
No, I just interrupt here. Chailendra Chef, unless Dhananjay comes, we should not allow other people.
Okay, I just check. Is he there? I'll just.
No, he is not there, sir. I can see.
Not there.
Here
okay.
Is Priyal Marolia, Ninad Tonse, Niharika.
Yeah.
So students are there.
Yeah, this Priyal are my team members, so they are with me.
So if you want, we can take them in.
Yeah, Priyal you can take, Ninad you can take, sir. Okay. Then
they are mute, but sir. Okay.
Yeah, and yes, keep them mute.
Yes, Ninad is in, Priyal is in.
Yeah, and then Dhyanada is there.
No, I cannot see.
Okay, him. And Shreyas is there. Malvan.
No,
Shreyas.
no,
okay.
These
fine.
Not there.
Okay. So all the best, guys. We will do very well.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just hoping Dhananjay already spoke just 5 minutes back.
Hold on, he'll come.
Ma'am, Sasha ma'am, if you could start recording from your end as well, so we'll have.
Yeah, it's somebody is doing it. I could see the recording.
It's when done by
backup
Disha,
recording.
But we'll have
a backup recording.
People doing recording here.
So
you can also,
actually, I couldn't see the. Okay, okay. At my end also, I'll start. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you have started, ma'am. I can see.
Yeah.
Great.
How are things going on, Preeti?
I guess, ma'am, you have muted yourself. Preeti, ma'am.
Preeti
by mistake.
Yeah, now it's fine. Hi, Sasha. What do you think?
How are you doing?
Doing good.
Fully lockdown.
I know, yeah, but there's no actually time management.
Being home
like
is difficult.
Sorry?
Being home, it is difficult, do everything.
Very difficult. For me, I have a daughter. I have to sort her out. She don't knock the door or don't make a noise to lock my door.
Sir, you have only one daughter. We have 2 children to manage.
I have the other one, but she is quite understandable. The big one.
Okay.
We don't have that problem. They all are quiet most of the time.
Mere nahi hai, baba.
No, ours has elders, na, sir, 20 and like in the understandable age.
Yes.
How about Sasha? Bache kaise?
They are fine, yeah. We have a big challenge, to make them involved with us. Otherwise, they are always in their thing.
Why they don't have a class?
No, Arya, my daughter is in 12th, so she's finished with everything. So not much.
Waiting for the result, no? Now.
Yeah, waiting for the result.
Now I could see that I think the final year की भी exams scrap हो जाएंगे. आज देखा मैंने SPPU का, I mean overall announcement था. They are going to take on 20th the decision.
Acha, okay. But
there was a news.
Okay, no, last time the video which I have seen, they have declared only the final year exams will happen. Rest all.
So now what happened? The student union is talking about it.
Oh, okay.
That people are, in a different district and how they will come back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they are revising their. Chalo. Let's
Dhananjay will be in very soon. He said yes.
he'll come. Don't worry. The rest is going fine. Otherwise,
Video lecture. Then you are done, right, Preeti ma'am?
yes, I'm done.
I have to go to Sundar sir today to get his headphone. I
What
don't
for?
have my speaker. My mic is not working, so I cannot record my thing.
Oh,
Hello. Mansi,
ma'am is coming. Shailendra sir.
Ma'am, I messaged yesterday. She said okay. I told her it is just she knows about it, so she will. That's why I think she asked Sasha ma'am, and she will join. Depending on her schedule.
She doesn't have a light, I think so, at her end. Electricity is the problem at her end.
Yes, and she, I think, had a meeting also back to back, so I'm not sure. So I leave it to her, and I'm sure later on, if she will definitely join.
Yeah.
Yesterday
we had a
she was happy.
meeting.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
acha.
Yesterday I have a severe headache, ma'am. I had so many meetings, I couldn't reply to message. I charged my phone 5 times. It was so.
Phone battery is going off a lot, you know.
I think I should buy a new phone when it is open.
No, it is running out.
Or the laptop. Laptop or phone. I have 11 o'clock this things happening, and then 1 o'clock I have to go to Sundar sir. I have to do recording and send back. Then admission is there tomorrow, so I have to talk to Kiran sir regarding admission webinar tomorrow. So it's happening.
Yeah.
Sir, but now voice is there. You can record this way.
Anirudh gave a nice suggestion. He said log in with the both CPU on computer as well as on mobile. Share the PPT on computer and speak on mobile. So that's the way I have to do it, but it should be synchronized. Let's see now. That is a final option.
Hello. Yeah, I can see Mr. Dhananjay Shirsagar.
Yes, let him in immediately.
Yes.
And ask get everyone in after him.
I think I'm lagging in my talking.
Okay. No, for us you're clear.
Okay.
Am I too loud, ma'am? Because I had a comment few days back. Somebody said I am too loud.
Thoda sa.
Mr. Dhananjay sir is here.
Okay. But maybe it's a chef voice, so thoda sa loud hota hi hai. I am not used to speak. Okay, I'll try. Hello, Dhananjay. Welcome. Officially, I'll welcome you soon.
Hi, Dhananjay. Welcome.
Hi, Preeti. Hi, Sasha. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Finally, when you were here in India, I couldn't meet you. Finally, we're meeting
I
on
know.
webinar.
I know. Can't help it. I'm good, Preeti. How are you doing?
We are doing great, sir. How are you and kids and the new
All
one?
good. Little one is good. Keeps us busy all the time.
We want your accent also. Nice accent, sir, please.
Nothing.
Canadian.
Natural, sir.
Canadian accent.
What accent? I don't have accent. Do you feel the accent?
Yes.
Chalo, student will come now.
It's nice.
That's nice.
Anirudh, you can let student in now, and
Sure.
I'll wait for 2 minutes and I'll start up.
Sure.
Shailendra, are you recording this webinar?
Yes, we are recording. I'll share everything with you, sir. I'll
Sounds
be
good.
having screenshots also, so we will have that also. Okay.
Perfect. It's so nice to connect back with college all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always a beautiful memory.
Oh yes. And the journey has been long, right? As a student, as a teacher, now as alumni. So it's
And
a
you
long
are being
journey.
remembered by all, Dhananjay. I mean, Radio also, if the topic comes, he makes sure to give you regards, to Sonali ma'am.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for, that's all the kindness of everybody, That's really sweet of them. Yeah, great. Great.
Okay, we wait for few minutes, students. Welcome. Good morning to all. We wait for a few minutes and we'll start up. We had 30 participants so far. Great.
How are things in US? How is the business and everything going on, Dhananjay?
It made a difference. That's for sure.
Your
Voice is hanging.
Lockdown yet,
your voice is
especially in
cracking,
Canada,
Dhananjay.
but people are taking more precautions.
Okay.
Is it?
Dhananjay sir,
Oh,
your voice is
Yeah.
hanging.
Your voice is
Yeah.
hanging.
oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
Yes.
I will just maybe
Let it
I'll
be.
just
You
change.
just come close to, I think, and it sounds better.
I put headphones on.
Yeah, now it is better. Just, I think if you are touching the headphone, then it is wobbling the voice, maybe.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yes, it is better.
It is better.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So business is normal there. I mean, or
Pretty
still-
much. Pretty much.
Okay,
Most of the
that's good.
restaurants are closed down, but I won't say closed down. The takeaways are still on, but
Okay.
it has made an impact on the business. But it's not officially locked down yet. So people are still running with their businesses. The restaurants are on. Most of the hotels are on, so they're open. So things are going pretty smooth. But people are very self-disciplined here, right? So that makes a lot of difference. They don't go out officially. If it's not really required, they stay at home. The malls are empty. They don't do unnecessary shopping at this point. So it has made a huge difference for sure.
Yeah, self-discipline is important right now.
Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Anirudh, before I start, in chat setting, can you make it, send it to all? Because I think the setting is changed where,
Yeah.
please make it to all, because I can send messages to everyone.
So it might be, Dhananjay
Yeah,
sir,
thank
you
you.
must have changed the menus, the system, because delivery has increased, right? Like it totally depends on delivery now.
Yes. DoorDash, Uber, Food, their business is good at the moment because of the deliveries. So it has made a difference for sure. So one business goes down, another business goes up, right?
That's great.
Everybody looks for an opportunity.
Very true.
Okay,
Can
one
you all
more
see me
minute.
clearly?
Sorry?
Can you all see me clearly?
Yes,
Yes,
very well.
yes. Only the voice is cracking somewhere in between.
Still?
So that if you
Is it
can
still?
check it up once at your end.
How about now if I just use the computer directly?
Yes. Yeah.
Much
This
clearer,
is
sir,
good.
and much better.
Yes. Better.
Is that better now?
Yes.
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 Okay. So I'll still try with this because it gives me better audio.
No problem. नहीं कंप्यूटर पे नहीं हूँ फोन पे Okay, I'm fine, absolutely. Thank you.
Ma'am is joined.
अरे साशा मैडम ये जो
Yeah,
लास्ट क्वेश्चन
yes.
है ती सध्या काय करते राइट
Madam is here. Sonali ma'am is here.
Hi, hello
Hello,
everyone.
गुड
ma'am.
मॉर्निंग मैम
Good morning.
Morning, ma'am. How are
Good
you?
morning, Manager. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Great. How are you, ma'am? All
All
good?
good, all good.
So
Yes.
nice. Great.
Staying at home.
Yep.
You too,
Yep.
right?
Same here at home. Safe at home.
Yeah, but that side on the west coast, it's not too much, no?
We started with BC first. Means my city or my province started first in
Huh.
Canada,
Huh.
and now we kind of slowly opening back now again. So our first phase of opening will start on 15th of May, where the
Okay.
parks and some of the offices and some of the social gatherings will be allowed. And
Okay.
then 31st of May, second phase will start. Like that, step by step, we will be opening soon.
Okay.
So in Canada, the first case was found in British Columbia, where I stay, in my city.
Okay.
And
Oh.
now we are slowing down now,
Huh.
and it's kind of going to the Ontario and Alberta and other states.
I think
So
Montreal, Quebec is the epicenter.
that has become worst all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's
Yeah.
become.
20,000
Yep,
in Montreal. Hmm.
I know the numbers are quite drastic.
Yeah. So. Shailendra is saying, unmute me. Who started this? Sasha,
Yes, ma'am.
do you need to unmute Shailendra?
Thank you. I'm done, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much for
Okay.
noticing that.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start the webinar. Good morning to everyone. Hope everyone taking care and staying home safe. Okay, welcome to Coffee Conversation with Alumni. This is Shailendra Darekar, Alumni President of ASSMS. I would like to welcome Mr. Dhananjay Sisagar as well as Dr. Sonali Jadhav and all my dear colleagues and my dear students. Welcome to this webinar. Let me introduce Mr. Dhananjay Sisagar, our guest alumni from the first batch of 2001 BHMCT. He is also popularly named as a DJ. Mr. Dhananjay went to London after his degree and worked there for 6 years. He has worked with the leading brands of hotels such as Ganesh, Marriott International, Renaissance, Reebok Sports Club. His last position in London was F&B manager. He came back to India with the thought of giving back to the society and worked with our own college as an assistant professor for 8 years. He has worked as a formal alumni president for our college before me. At present, he is based in Canada, where he is completed his post-graduation in international business management. Currently, he is working as a director of hospitality services with Compass Group. Besides the 18 years of industrial experience, DJ also holds black belt in Taekwondo. He was a national player and coach in Taekwondo. He has learned Indian classical dance, Bharatanatyam, and done lots of stage show. So
Wow.
once again, welcome Mr. Dhananjay Sagar, and over to you, Mr. DJ. Please have a few words of our college and guide us.
Thank you so much, Shailendra. That's really kind of you. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate that. First of all, I want to say good morning to everybody. I want to definitely thank you, Dr. Sonali Jadhav, my principal, my colleague, my mentor. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to have this webinar as an alumni and connecting with our current final year students. So thank you so much, ma'am, for your guidance all the time. I would say it's almost now 20 years. As a student, you guided me. As a colleague, you guided me. And now as an alumni, I'm also kind of, giving us an opportunity to guide all the students now. So thank you so much, ma'am, for your continuous motivation. Thank you,
Thank you.
Shailendra. Thank you, Preeti. And thank you, Sasha, for organizing this event. I'm really glad that I'm able to connect with ASSMS CHMCT because in my life, definitely this name or this place, ASSMS CHMCT, is undoubtedly has got a special value in my life. So as a student, I learned a lot through this college, and of course, Ma'am Sonali Ma'am was my teacher that time. Going away from the college, was great opportunity to be in London, definitely. But coming back to college was fantastic period. It's unforgettable. It's memorable period of my life. 8 years as assistant professor teaching students was fantastic experience. But working with a great team of ASSMs is what makes me carry these memories with me all the time. And so much to learn as a student, as an assistant professor, as a teacher, so much to learn in this college, around the college. The management is amazing. The support is so good, amazing. So we have to have a lot of opportunities to grow ourselves as a faculty member. So I'm really happy that Preeti, Sasha, and Shailendra, you are part of this great team under the guidance of Sonali ma'am, and grow as much as possible as you can. So this is amazing opportunity for you all. And for students, I definitely want to say that you have made a choice. As a
DJ, your
student, you
voice
have
is
chosen the best
cracking
college
again.
in not only in North Indian state, but definitely in India. Oh, is it back now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you hear
Just
me?
more. Yes, yes,
Is it
yes.
okay
Go ahead.
now?
Yes, yes, DJ. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here for this webinar. And definitely it says coffee with and conversation. I'm sure everybody must be having coffee cup in their hand, but trust me, I cannot have that. We just had a dinner time, so if I have coffee now, I will be awake till 4 o'clock in the morning. So I won't say it's coffee and conversation for me for sure. But great. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for a lovely word, DJ. I would like to start my first question answer session. So let's not time and your valuable inputs about college. So let's start. First question: how does education helps in the practical world, especially working abroad, DJ?
Great. Definitely, these questions are coming from students, right, Shailendra? They have
Yes.
contributed for all these questions.
Yes.
Great. So this question is amazing. As I said, as a student, you are getting the one of the best opportunity to learn a lot of things, because no matter where you go in the world, education will be your base, because that's the foundation of your career, that's the foundation of your journey. Education will definitely give you the self identity, education will give you the power to make the right decision, and definitely education will give you the freedom to be what you want to be. And most importantly, you will get the confidence because of the education. So if you dream to be in any part of the world, definitely the education will be your key for success. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, DJ. Next one, how would you keep yourselves updated with regards to change in our industry? Whatever change happen in the industry nowadays, so how you keep updated? What is your guidance for the students? How they can keep themselves updated?
Sure. For this, I think what students have to understand that whenever they see any change happening, they should be ready to adapt that change for sure. Because if they show any kind of uh, strong oppose for any of the change, that will stop their growth for sure. So the best part, I would say that continuous learning approach is what is definitely important. So whether you whether you become supervisor or manager in the future, you still have to keep learning, because the change will definitely keep coming all the time. And change is something which will never change. So that's for sure. So you have to keep learning all the time and upgrade yourself. That's what again is linked with your learning process and your thought process. Upgrade yourself with some kind of skills all the time. It could be management skills, it could be operational skills. Always upgrade yourself with some sort of skills. And the most important thing is that you have to keep working on your mindset, because the success of whatever you do is 10% is the skill set, but the 90% is your mindset. If your mindset is ready to grow, you will definitely grow.
Okay. Okay, great answer, sir. Thank you so much. Next one, how to have effective delivery of customer service. Since you are in F&B, with the current scenario, how to have an effective delivery of customer service, how to have that personal touch now, because it's with COVID-19 all over the world. How to have effective delivery of customer service, sir?
See, the customer service, especially in our industry, is all associated with your human touch. Because if robots are coming in the future to deliver your service and everything, they won't be able to deliver the same customer service that humans can deliver. So definitely your personal touch is definitely required in delivering the customer service. Of course, we all understand that COVID has changed the situation drastically in all of the service industries, and a lot of people are understanding this could be the future now. Maintaining the social distance and hygiene factors and all the hygiene standards and everything. So I would give my own example. Means I work for a retirement community. So I take care of 150 old age people in my unit. So when you say that customer service and everything, how we deliver, we have to make sure that we still continue to engage with them without any hesitation, right? Without any kind of fear in your mind. We still have to engage with them because they are our customers, they are our clients. But we have to keep in mind about all our social distancing and hygiene factors in mind. So we are doing a lot of different practices. For example, to keep our customers happy, instead of them coming down to the dining room, which kind of spoils the concept of social distancing, we deliver the food to their rooms now by using the room service trolleys.
Okay.
The whole concept is completely changed. We do it in a fun way. We do it in the personal engagement and everything. Yeah. I hope that answers you.
Yes, quite very clear answer. So with the next question, how is your experience so far working in Canada in terms of community, in terms of hotel industry, how you are dealing with the current situation? How the change happened because of COVID-19 and working with Canada as compared to India? In India.
I think the best answer for this would be Canada is first of all is a multicultural country. So if I split your question in two parts, your first question was that how is your experience so far in Canada in terms of hotel industry? Am I right, Shailendra?
Yes.
So
yes.
If I split your question and answer the first part of the question, definitely Canada is a multicultural country and they have a strong respect for all the people who bring knowledge, experience and skills with them and qualification, of course. So being here started 4 years back and now I'm director of customer hospitality services, which is a great journey for me. And of course, there were ups and downs in this part, but the best part I would suggest that hotel industry do definitely respect you. If you have the dedication, if you have the urge to grow and succeed, definitely they will respect you. So you just have to show that courage. And the best thing I would suggest to you, all the students especially, because you are in the final years now, the best thing that you can make a note today or you can take away with you today is that networking is the key for your success. I am talking about knowledge, I'm talking about skills, I'm talking about education, I'm talking about degree, that's for sure. But if you don't connect with people, people won't know you. People won't know your value. People will know they won't know your qualification. They won't know your education or your experience. They won't know even your personality. So you have to have the first thing that's in your mind you have to do is networking. So you have to start connecting with people. It could be through job fairs, it could be through exhibitions, it could be through LinkedIn, it could be through professional way in a Facebook. I'm saying professional way, right? So even your Facebook updates, your Facebook profiles, make sure they are in professional manner because a lot of industry people, when they do the screening check, they also check your personal profiles.
Yeah, great answer. Student, please make a note whatever sir is saying. Okay, with continuing with this same question. So as you work so many companies, work in different countries. So what is the key success to sustain in this hotel industry? What you can guide us for the students, that how you sustain? You've been working in teaching as well, so how the student can sustain for a longer run?
Be humble. That's for sure. Whether you face failure or whether you see success, be humble. That's one of the key I would definitely share with students for sure. Trust me, there are a lot of opportunities around us, and you have to just knock on the doors. If I had to give you my simple example, quick example, first day in Canada when I started with my college here, the first day before I collect my college ID, the first thing I did was I went to the food court. I just asked the cashier, "Can I speak to your manager?" She said, "I'm very busy at the moment. I'm serving. Just wait for a side. Wait for us, him for on the side." I said, "Yeah, no problem." And the manager came from the back. I said, "Can I talk to him for a moment?" She said, "Yeah." So she just called him and said, "Yeah, he wants to talk to you." I said, "Okay." He said, "What do you want? Are you an international student?" I said, "Yeah. I'm looking for a job." He looked at me and said, "Okay, I have a dishwasher job for you. Is it okay?" I said, "Yes, I can do that." He said, "Okay, bring your resume tomorrow, fill the form tomorrow, and we'll do it." I said, "My resume is ready." He said, "Okay, let's have a look. Quickly, give me quickly." I said, "Okay." I handed over the resume. He said, "Can we have a seat quickly? I need to have a chat with you." He said, "Okay, sure, yeah." So we sat down in the same cafeteria, and he said, "Are you okay to do the supervisor job?" I said, "Are you sure? Because just now you offered me a dishwasher job, and now you're
Great.
saying a supervisor job." I said, "Because yeah, your qualification is great. You have worked as a professor in India. You have F&B manager experience. And how can I give you a dishwasher job? So we need a supervisor in the evening. We're looking for that. And I think you would be the right fit." I said, "Wow, that's great." Day one in Canada, I started with the same company where I'm working today. So of course, they offered me supervisor, but after one day, they changed my title to assistant manager. So it's been 4 years I'm working with the same company now. So what I would say that if I would have said no for dishwasher that day, what would have happened?
Great. Yes,
Right?
true, sir.
So you have to take the opportunity. I'm not saying that you should do any job for the sake of doing, or you should just leave your self dignity on the side and just do the job. But you never know how the opportunity will come around you, right? So be humble and be respectful and keep knocking on the doors for opportunity all the time. So your opportunity is right there. You never know which door will open your opportunity for you. So definitely that's the one.
Okay, very nice example, sir. Even same example happened with me. When I was there in London. Great. I hope students are enjoying the conversation. Please type yes in chat box if you are enjoying. Thank you. Moving on to the next question. Other than money, what else motivate you to keep going, sir?
Just looking at the participants, there are 38 participants. Wow, that's great. Glad to see so many students are there.
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay. So yeah, this of course, money. I feel a little bit because this was one of my research topic. If Sonali ma'am remembers that when we had our first national seminar of paper publication in ASSMS College, and this was one of my research topic. The monetary reward is what will reflect on employee satisfaction. And ma'am asked me that question. I still remember. Are you sure, DJ, is money the first factor or so much valuable factor for employee satisfaction? And I said yes, ma'am, that time because that's what the research findings were. But yes, means of course money is important, I would say. But besides money, though, there are a lot of other things which makes a lot of contribution to your sustainability in your job. Yeah. So I think one of the factors is that the team that you work with, right? If you are associated with a team, you are associated with a great company, which kind of gives you the respect, the identity in the society. That makes a lot of difference, right? So I'm working for this company now for 4 years. So there are definitely other opportunities which are offering me better salary, better wages, and everything. But I don't want to leave this company because I don't want to leave this team now. I'm associated with them, right? And one of the best answer I would say is the work-life balance.
Okay, Yes, correct, correct. Work-life balance is very, very important to keep you motivated apart from money.
Correct.
Okay, great answer, sir. Moving on to the next question. What are the habits that contribute towards your success? Any particular habits which really contribute to your success?
Um, I won't say that I'm 100% successful today. It's still a long journey for me. And but yes, I have faced a lot of ups and downs, and the guidance which I've been getting all the time from ma'am and of course our colleagues at all the faculty members at ASSMS, they have been my motivational people. So that's great. Success, to be successful, I would suggest one of the few of the factors that I would definitely say from my point of view is that the dedication, be focused, what you want to be, where you want to be, and don't give up at any given point. If you give up at any given point, you will never grow. You will never be successful. There would be a time where you want to definitely quit. It's enough. You want to go back. You want to just take a round. You want to take a U-turn, but don't do that. And that's the point is where you might be successful. So just hold on. Don't give up. Don't quit. And be humble. As I said earlier as well, no matter what you do in your life, be humble all the time, please.
I would like to pitch in here that what Dhananjay today at the age of, I don't know, 30, 35, you decided to go to Canada, Dhananjay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Very
yes.
fine. Yeah.
He absolutely started from scratch.
Scratch, yes.
He took up a kind of a educational course just to make sure that he gets his PR and started right from there. Like he said, he was open to a dishwashing job as well at that age when we are at a middle section of our
Management.
careers.
Yes.
And he said that I still have quite a few years and I can make it. And he really did because he believed in himself. I think for success, for being a success, you need to believe in yourself, and that's what he does.
That's true, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Quite true. Rightly
Yeah.
said. Yes, with continuation with this, what do you think, Dhananjay, will be the future demand of hotel industry, especially for the new passing out student? What will be the future demand? What do you suggest them that they should be prepared for it and they should start now? Because they are passing out soon, and what do you suggest them?
Definitely. First of all, I want to say to the final year students that there are a lot of opportunities. So, though no matter the situation is at the moment covered with COVID-19 and everything, don't be scared, don't get upset, don't feel that you are nowhere now, nothing like that. Opportunities are there, definitely opportunities there. International institutes here are taking admissions for September 2020. So those who are willing to pursue further education, I would definitely encourage them. Don't think that their roads are closed now for further education. No, Canada is opening their admissions for September 2020. That I can definitely guarantee you. I can see a lot of advertisements are there already for September 2020 intake. So please go ahead. In terms of hotel industry, I would say that prepare yourself in such a way that you are able to work in this ever challenging industry. And definitely what industry is expecting from you, the future industry, from future managers or future entrepreneurs, is that you have to have multitasking, right? So the more you make yourself capable of multitasking, you will be more successful in these roles or in this industry for sure. Decision making. So be spontaneous decision makers. Start making habit. Start analyzing the situation. Start analyzing the problems. As a manager, when I talk to my supervisors or my team, I don't want to listen to the problems. I want to listen to the solutions. And that's what I
Yes.
do with my senior managers as well. I don't go to them with my problems. I go to them with the solutions. And that's what is expected from the future managers. And of course, you are there in that roller coaster right now, and you will be experiencing that very soon. So, as I said, yes, problems will be there, but start analyzing those problems. And before you go to your manager with the problem, come up with solutions. I'm not saying solution, I'm saying solutions. So you should have plan A, plan B, plan C ready in front of your manager and leave it to him to make the final decision. So ultimately, you are kind of giving him the suggestions, but you are also giving him the authority to make the final decision. That kind of builds the respect and that kind of builds the confidence in you guys. So be multitasking, be spontaneous decision makers. And one of the quick and last point which I would want to definitely add to this is be visionary. Think of the future, right? The industry is growing, industry is changing. Industry, what it was 10 years back, 20 years back, it's not the same industry, right? If I have to just conclude this answer with one small, what do you say, the message is that in my retirement community, I'm saying my retirement community because that's where I belong to at the moment. You know what is the concept that we started with? We started with the concept of healthy aging. What do you mean by this? People are growing old. It's not going to stop. Am I right? So average age in my community at the moment in my unit is 96 years old. So what we are trying to give them, what we are trying to offer them is healthy aging. People are going to die, sure. We don't know whether the resident, when they go back to the room, whether we will be able to see them tomorrow or no. We're not very sure. But we want to make sure that their today's breakfast, their today's lunch, their today's dinner, or the time they spend with us today is memorable and healthy by giving them healthy food, by giving them healthy thoughts, by giving them healthy exercise, and by giving them healthy surrounding. So we want to make sure that whatever age of the life, their remaining life they're spending with us, they're spending with the concept of healthy aging. Simple thought, but this is what we are trying to implement in all the units. We are more than 3,500 units just in my city. So all those cities, we are, as a team, we are trying to encourage is healthy aging. That's why I'm trying to say that changes are coming. There are definitely good changes are coming. But what we need as managers, we need managers who are able to visualize all these changes in advance and who are able to accept those changes in a really healthy way, right?
Okay, great answer, sir. Healthy aging, something new I heard today. Learned something new. So who is your idol and what inspires you the most?
This is a difficult question, Shailendra. Who asked the question?
It is from our end. You want to know?
Honestly speaking, I started with my first mentor is in front of me only, Dr. Sonali Jadhav. So he has been my great inspiration.
Yes, for all students.
As I said, the journey has been very long, for me. And as I said, going through so many ups and downs in life. I definitely want to one person who's definitely there in my life is my dad, because I know this could be very typical answer or maybe emotional answer for everybody, but for my dad, because he told me only one thing when I refused the engineering admission at ASSMS and I took hotel management admission. He told me only one thing in life, that I don't want you to do hotel management, but this is your wish, you do it, that's fine. He wanted me to be an engineer. He told me only one thing, that whatever you do, just do the best. That's all.
Great. That's true.
I'm happy today that I'm able to reach to the director position. Of course, in the college, I wanted to be a principal, but that kind of took the U-turn.
We'll wait for after ma'am.
Dhananjay, as a student, had that ambition. I remember when I was a lecturer, he used to say that one day I'm going to come in the college car.
Yes, I remember. He is my senior.
Principals.
Yes, Mr. Shingo.
That was the only reason I wanted to be principal, because
to come
I will get a ride from home to college and from college to home.
He used to come in rickshaw.
correct.
Okay.
Because I used to travel almost 45 minutes by bus, and the bus used to be always full in the morning. I used to get so frustrated by traveling by bus, and I used to always feel happy when Shingode sir used to come by auto. He said, "Wow, what a life! Just pick up and drop from home, and home." I said, "Wow, I want to be that."
Okay, nice answer. Again,
Red with different colors.
Oh yeah.
something I to guide student again. Tell us about a time when you lead by example. You already said few examples. You shared your experience, but any particular example where you lead your team, like they are really down now. Students are down, little demotivated because of COVID about their future. So anything particularly with that, any example you where you lead the team.
There have been many occasions, so I won't be able to give one particular example as such because, as I said, working in the hotel industry is a roller coaster ride. You don't know exactly how your day would be next day. I always tell myself one thing that working in the hotel industry is like you perform on the stage. Your script is perfect, your direction is perfect, your artists are perfect, your audience is perfect, but on the stage, what can go wrong or what can go right at last minute, you never know. And so there have been many occasions where we just lead by example. Means the dishwasher is calling sick and the team is suffering because we need dishwasher. Just remove your blazer and just start putting the dishes away. No problem. The cook is calling sick and we have to run the show. So just put on the chef coat and be the chef, right? And we have done a lot of team lunches recently in my unit, which never happened in the past before. So of course we had Mexican gala dinner and Chinese buffet, and of course the Valentine's buffets and everything. But one of the key event which my residents remember now, and they always talk about, is one of the Diwali festival which we celebrated this
Yes,
2019.
we saw some
And
photos.
me and my
Yes,
team, we all did a dance right in the
yes.
middle of the dining room, and everybody was so amazed to enjoy that moment. They were thrilled. And we did like a surprise dance. Everybody was just standing scattered around the dining room, and all
Your voice
The
is
video
gone,
has.
Vijay. Yeah.
I think there is a little bit
Okay,
of
we'll try to reconnect. I hope he will get back to us,
no
guys.
problem.
Yes, he's back. Yes, DJ,
Yeah,
can you hear us?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, yes, yes. Very clear. Continue, please.
So as I said, you have to be multitasking manager, and that's where automatically you get an opportunity to lead by example. The
Yeah.
storage is full of stock and the staff is busy. Start putting the stock away. You don't wait for staff to do it, right? So, and this is where you
Yes.
help the team. And they realize that, oh, your manager is working. That means he cares for us, and that's where your team stands together.
Great example, sir. I think this is thinking out of the box. Okay, now even the customer must have not thought that you will do something like this, and it's a wow
Oh yeah,
experience, definitely.
absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
great. I think student, are you getting any knowledge? Please type K. Please type K if you are getting any knowledge from the sir. Okay, on chat box, please type K. My question answer session is done here. Students, now I hand it over to Preeti ma'am to ask the rapid fire question. So DJ, please answer as quick as possible,
Oh my God.
and ma'am will ask as quick as she can. Okay, it is a quick answers, so don't waste time. No time to think for you. Okay, it's a
Oh
little
my
fun
God.
session for everyone. Okay, it is all related question to your college life and related to college. Okay, so
Okay.
over to
And
you,
Chandra sir,
Preeti ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
thank you so much. It was a very valuable advice and experience you shared, Dhananjay sir, with us. I'm sure
thank
the
you so
final
much.
years will take the advantage of this advice. Now I
Sure.
will take you to the memory lane of the ASSMS
Oh
with the
my
rapid
God.
fire. So shall we start?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Three things that inspire you with regards to AIS Summit Institute.
Um, Management,
No, not
Yes.
management, infrastructure, and the support from principal and the colleagues.
Name three teachers you admire the most.
Oh my God, teachers. Okay, Sonali ma'am, Milind sir, and
Wow, fantastic. Were you ever detained in college?
D10. No,
Yes. No.
ever.
Okay. Coffee with teacher or coffee with girlfriend? What would you prefer?
Coffee with teacher.
If you get to choose a career between a hotel management and any other field, what would you choose?
Hotel management.
Apart from that, apart from hotel management, any other thing?
Maybe acting. I want to give a try.
Yeah, you will be very good, sir, actually.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the first lie you told your family because of college life?
First lie. Oh my God. I think my first practical when we got food to take home, and I told that, oh, we always get food every day now home. So they were very happy.
Okay, okay. What is the priority, money or knowledge? Though you have like
I have knowledge. I need money now. No, I'm just kidding.
follow. Yeah, three things that you missed in college that you would like to do.
Just to be in the staff room of college. I love that breakfast. I miss that. The welcome parties and the farewell parties where I get to dance. And the third thing is the food served in the dining room.
Wow, well, fantastic. And the last question, सध्या ती काय करती आता?
सध्याची बाळाला सांभाळते.
Okay, diplomatic answer, huh, DJ?
That was a fantastic session with you.
भाई मार खाएगा भाई तू.
Okay, so thank you, ma'am. Okay, we have few questions. Students, if anybody directly want to ask questions, please tell me, raise your hand in participant box where you can raise your hand so I can identify you and you can directly ask the question. I am already on the chat box where I can see few questions for Mr. Dhananjay. So let's start with the first question. Very interesting question by Kalyani. Sir, what will be the future? I mean, if we use robots for the service, how will we connect with the guests and people? So she is trying to say if we have a robot serving, so how we can have a personal touch or connect with the guest?
It's really great question because in my current role, I'm also doing teaching in another international college here in Canada, and this is one of the part of the assignment, the future trends of hotel industry. And one of the students did present the robots part here. Trust me, no matter the robots will take place of service or cooking in the future too, in terms of cleaning as well. But the demand for hoteliers or the personal touch will never go away because that's something you cannot take away from customers. Customers still need that personalized service, personal touch and everything. So that's for sure.
Okay. Okay. Students, there is a link pass on in the chat box for filling up your feedback form. Please do that later on. Okay, next question, sir, on chat box. Somebody, Niharika, she is attended a webinar on cloud kitchen, sir. So she's saying that is very common concept in abroad. So she wants to more detail about this concept, how it is working in Canada especially, and is it the future of the industry that cloud kitchen will be booming now?
As I told you, there will be phase where the changes would be coming, right? So molecular gastronomy, cloud kitchen, so this will be kind of phase which will be coming and going for sure. But I won't say that this is the permanent. So
Okay.
it will part of the journey. So as we go on, hotel industry will definitely adapt these new concepts. They will retain some of part of those concepts, and there will be another new concepts coming up in the future too. Yeah.
Okay, great answer, sir. Thank you for that. Okay, there are two questions almost similar, especially we talk about COVID, sir. So a lot of students are, Ninad is asking, Akshay is asking about this COVID. What is it? We have to work differently with a new approach towards COVID pandemic, and what is the future practicing and social distancing with in terms of COVID? So interlinked question, all related to COVID-19. Can you just tell with the example what you are doing at current situation, any special training you are doing for your staff, anything happening with that because of COVID?
Oh yes, means this COVID-19 is definitely one of the learning lesson for everybody. Means what one thing can change the whole world upside down. This is one of the best example. But trust me, no matter whether COVID is coming or all those things, our industry is still surviving. It's not going to die. So from the opportunity point of view, if that's one of the fear students may have in their mind, what should we do in the future now? We are just passing out and there won't be any jobs for us. Trust me, there are jobs still there in the industry. We still require people to work in this pandemic situation too. We still require leaders, we still require associates, we still require managers to lead our team and to work with us and everything. So that's one thing for sure. Yes, COVID-19 has made a lot of changes in our operation for sure. Day one, things started hitting the ground. We started making the changes immediately. We have our own quality assurance department, and they started working on this immediately. So one of the simple example means how it made changes in our daily operation, right? So we had a buffet, which is a breakfast buffet, where residents come down, they help themselves for the breakfast buffet, and they go to the table, sit, and eat, right? That stopped immediately because of the social distancing and personal hygiene and everything. That stopped. So we have to recruit extra server just for the morning shift, where he or she will stand behind the buffet with gloves and of course gloves and all those things, mask and everything, and she will be or he will be serving food to the residents. They're not allowed to touch any of the ladles, any of the cups, anything because of the hygiene factors. Second thing that we made change as one of the phase or one of the trial and error stage was that we increased our social distancing in dining room. For example, where we had 60 people sitting or 70 people sitting in the dining room, we spreaded them. Where 4 people used to sit around the table, we made only 2 people on the table. That means the dining room area was not enough for us. So we spreaded the whole dining room. We used the library, we used the play area, we used the gaming area, we used the lounge area to put extra tables there so that only two people will sit on the table. That was one of the small factors. Of course, our delivery receiving procedure changed.
Okay. Is the number of guests reduced like you do a batches service, sir? Or is it like people are waiting? Is there any restriction on number?
No, we have 2 sittings. So in terms of, so we had 2 choices. Either increase the number of sittings, make it 3 to reduce people attending each sitting, or increase the spread. That was our choice. So instead of having 3 sittings, which was too hectic for the team, we spreaded all the residents around. That was the easiest option for us. So we used all the possible areas in the unit, wherever we can manage to put the table, wherever we can put chairs, whichever areas we can reach by feet to serve the food, we use that for those areas.
At the time, the
now we stop that also now.
Social distancing.
Yes.
I think at the time the number is same with the social distancing.
Correct, exactly. But we stopped that also now because of the intensity is increasing day by day. We stopped that also. Now we are delivering room service. So all the residents are supposed to be in their room only. We just knock on the door and deliver the food now.
Okay. Great. Okay. Interesting change to know. Students, make a note. That is what is changing, and you have to be ready for that change. Okay. Very different question, sir, for you. your little personal. When did you got an idea that you want to make career in F&B? Even I don't know when you got this idea, sir.
Honestly speaking, I was one of the good chefs in college, and my teachers that time who taught me that time, they wanted me to be chef in the future in the industry because my good culinary skills and everything. But when I went to London, that was, I think, that's the time when I started working in the service area as first. And as I told you, Shailendra mentioned in the beginning,
Yes.
I got an opportunity to work in one of the leading hotel. It's called as Gleneagles. It's world's second ranking property. The only size of the hotel is 812 acres. So you can imagine what kind of hotel it would be. So that's where I started as chef D rank, and I thought this is good area. Instead of being in the kitchen, I could be in the front and I could do better and better. So, and that's how I led to the F&B manager position.
Okay. Okay, sir. Next question. COVID has affected the mindset of the guest and customer. It will take some time for customers to be comfortable to dine outside. So will this shift the focus on delivery instead of dining in? Very interesting question. So
Yes, definitely.
delivery will be booming now rather than dining in, restaurant service.
As I said, life is full of opportunities. One opportunity dies, the second opportunity arrives, right? So the dine-in facility is closing down. People are looking for takeaway, right?
Okay.
So there are a lot of opportunities again. So I won't say it's booming, and it will continue to boom because at some point people would like to go back to the restaurants. It may happen after 6 months, maybe, because the situation is not that great at this point, and it will take some time to clear up everything. So it will,
Okay.
till that time, definitely the delivery and this
Delivery
takeaway.
will boom. Okay.
Let's
Okay.
make money out of it for sure.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Anyone wants to ask directly? Please raise your hand in participant. I can see only question in a chat box. You can directly I can unmute yourself and you can directly ask. So
Niharika is
anyone?
asking one question. She has
Yes,
wrote-
ma'am. Yeah, you can. You can read, ma'am.
Niharika is asking something. You can unmute her and she can ask directly if she want to.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can see that question here. Niharika?
okay. What?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can read the question, but I want you to read that question for everybody, please.
Sir, actually, after this, like in this situation, everything has got down. So, what can be the essentials to reopen the hotel restaurants in the similar way what it was?
As I told you, Niharika, I mean, this is a great question, I must say, and uh, I must say one thing, that situation is not great at this point. So, and because we are involved in customer service, we have to maintain certain government regulations at this point, and the health authority, which are kind of giving us directions and essential instructions to follow at this point for sure. So as I told you, means to reopen all these things back again, we have to, means our QA team, they are already working on a special task, the checklist and everything for the entire team. How should we face this situation in the future, and how to reopen? As I said, it could be small phases to start with. How can we handle from basically from delivery till the final product which goes out on the table? We are all working on that now. There will be SOPs, there will be QA manuals coming up. Everybody is working on it. It's not only me or my company working on it, but there are a lot of leading hotels, leading companies. They all are working on these manuals or QA policies or small SOPs, which will definitely make a change in your operation. I'm not going to say that it will change your whole customer service or customer experience, but yes, there will be certain changes which will happen for sure. Like simple things like the hygiene factors will be serious factor now. We have a sign everywhere in our kitchen that whenever you use washrooms or before entering the kitchen or after handling dirty plates, make sure you wash your hands, right? Simple task. But now as a manager, as a team leader, I have to make sure that every single member is doing it strictly. right?
Okay.
So in terms of your food safeties, there will be critical norms coming up very soon, which will be very strict and strict and strict. Plus, we also have third-party auditors, which come to our hotels, which come to our units and do our audits. Those audits will be very strict now, because if you want to open as per your question, if you want to reopen all these hotels and restaurants, and if you are going through this situation, auditors will be playing major role to make sure that all these places are safe to operate again. So I hope that answers your question, Niharika.
Yes. Chinmay, do you want to ask question directly? Chinmay Deshpande, can you unmute yourself and ask? I think let student ask the question. Even Amay, you can ask either or. Kalyani, one by one, you can ask the question to sir directly. Yes, who's? Yes.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask, how would you rate the importance of having an Indian work experience in India before moving abroad for a few years?
I would be very honest. I did 6 months training in India, which was in Le Méridien Hotel located near Pune station. But
Okay.
that 6 month training was so vigorous.
Yes.
That kind of gives you the whole insight of the hotel industry, and it makes you strong. Trust me.
Yes.
The life abroad is comparatively easy and better in terms of working conditions. You work here for 8 hours strictly, and you go home. You get 2 days off here. You're not supposed to come to work on those 2 days off.
Wow.
So life is completely better. But if you have the Indian experience, even the training in India makes a lot of difference. You become so strong. You become so strong physically, and main thing is mentally. That this is what the industry is all about. I have to gear up for this industry, and that's where you become stronger and stronger day by day. So it's good to have Indian experience all the time.
Okay, next.
So,
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
can I
ma'am.
just interrupt? I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
a webinar at 11 o'clock, so I need to shift to that webinar. So I will have to take leave now.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining, and you're asking us a question to DJ, and great to have you always
No,
mentor
I hope
us.
this
Thank
was
you,
of
ma'am.
help to everybody. And thank you, Dhananjay, for sparing the time and coming here. It's always
My
a pleasure
pleasure, ma'am.
to connect with you.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Thank
ma'am.
you so
Thank you,
much for
ma'am.
giving me
Thank
the
you.
opportunity.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, bye.
Thank you. Okay, let's continue, guys. Next question. Who wants to ask? Chinmay?
I can see one question here. Kalyani
Let them
Mane.
ask. Yeah, Kalyani, you can ask directly, please.
Yes, sir. So, thank you so much for the webinar, sir. So, the question is, as the coronavirus has stopped the production completely, how will the hospitality industry cope up with the loss that they had faced? And what will be the scope for new beginners in this industry? As obviously, the hotel industry would look forward for the robots or some of the trained and professional staff. So, the staffing would be less. So, like how would the new beginner start their future in this industry?
Kalyani, thank you so much for your question. Definitely, it's a good question. I will just split it in a couple of parts. First of all, the hotel industry is not completely stopped because of coronavirus. That's for sure. Because it says that production is completely stopped, but I would assure you that in my business, if I had to give you specific percentage, our 45% business had stopped, but 55% business is still running. And that's a good number. 55% definitely is a good number for us to still run the business. Same with small businesses, small restaurants. Yes, it has made an effect on them for sure, but they have not stopped. As I said, the takeaway deliveries.
Your voice is not coming up, Dhananjay. Your voice stopped, Dhananjay. Can you
They are
hear me?
supporting.
Yeah.
He'll come.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can you hear
now,
me?
yes,
Yes.
yes. Continue, sir.
Sir, again, I
Dhananjay,
think you are on mute.
no, he is not mute.
I'm not able to hear him.
No, I can't hear him.
We
Dhananjay, it's shaking. Your voice is shaking.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's
Can you hear
clear.
me now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Kalyani, if you are a future entrepreneur, I would assure you
Again gone, sir.
connection is loose, looks like, or the network is not proper working.
We lost you again, Dhananjay. Your voice is not coming.
everybody will be sustaining.
Okay. Can you please repeat the answer, sir? We couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. So did you hear the first part where I mentioned about the 55% of the business?
Yes, that was clear. After that, sir.
Second part of the business for the new beginner in the industry, I would suggest, though this is not the good time to start the business, but this is not the end also, right? So let this phase pass, and all the new entrepreneurs, new business people, they can definitely come up with some great thoughts, great ideas, new concepts to start the business for sure, right? And there is a great support from the industry. There is a great support from the government at this point for sure.
I think we are done with the question answers. Students, anyone, only Chinmay is, if she can hear, you can ask your last question. I'll take that as a last question. Please, if you unmute yourself, you can ask the question, Chinmay. Can you hear me? Just unmute yourself and say yes, and you can ask directly. Anybody else?
Or
I can
you
take
type
one.
your question. We will read it to the sir.
Okay, I think Chinmay not saying. So, sir, I just read out our question. Do you still feel the need of keeping up with the industry and technology and continue the learning process? I think she wants to say the technology, especially we have to keep up with the technology, sir. Anything you done recently to learn something new because of this COVID in terms of technology?
No, not really. I'll be very honest. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to panic so much, right? As I said, there is a great support from the industry. A lot of people do know that technology is not the only solution for all the problems, right?
Okay.
So there are good training teams and around us. So, for example, my company, we are getting all the necessary support from our QA team, the training team, and our risk management team, and everything. So I would suggest to the students, don't panic so much in terms of technology and everything. There's no need to learn anything in terms of technology. Sure.
Okay, great answer, sir. I think we can take it as the last question. On the behalf of alumni committee and SSMS College of Hotel Management, I would like to thank you, Mr. Dhananjay Kshisagar. I also like to thank you, Anirudh, who is our technical partner, our SSMS media head, ma'am, Sasha ma'am, and my colleague Preeti ma'am, and my team, which is Shreyas, Nyanada, and also Priyal and Ninath. All of you made this event wonderful and memorable, and everything went well. Thank you, students, for joining. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Please fill up the feedback form, and I'll be sending that feedback form on the WhatsApp group also. Okay, thank you once again, Mr. Dhananjay. It was a great pleasure sharing, talking to you after so long, and thank you for sharing your experience and knowledge. We really enjoyed. I think students also enjoy. Please type E on your chat box before we end, so that I can understand that you really enjoy the chat. Okay, guys, please type E. Thank you.
It was really a pleasure to connect with you. I think I was a student when you were teaching to us.
Oh yes. Yes.
But you have shared a lot of valuable inputs. I'm sure
Okay.
students will have a lot of
Oh
input
yes.
in. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
I feel so happy to connect with you all, and there are so many great memories, associated with ASFMS.
Agreed,
So
agreed.
it's amazing. It's amazing to connect with you all. Thank you so much, Shalendra. Thank you, Preeti.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Sasha ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. And students, just believe yourself. If you want to be entrepreneur, if you want to be a manager, if you want to be a leader in the industry will welcome you. Trust me, industry needs you all. So just have belief in yourself and be visionary where you want to be and everything. Plan now and work hard to deliver it. And the success is yours.
Fantastic
Definitely.
message.
Yeah.
Fantastic message.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you, all
Thank
the
you.
technical support team. Great work.
Thank you.
Really great. Thank you. I end up the webinar now. Thank you guys for joining us. We will have some more in future. Thank you,
Sure.
media team
Thank you,
also.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Thank
I'll
you.
end the show.
Bye.
End
Take
the-
care. Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye. Bye guys. Bye everyone. We can end now. Chalo.